Hello and welcome to Memo-Vanish. Boop. This game contains imagery, flashing lights, depictions of self-harm. The scenes you're about to witness are fictional constructs assembled from fragments of imagination and interpretation. What you perceive here reflects more about your... okay. Oh. Oh, I did forget to do something. Can I pause? No? Okay. Give me a second. Okay. Take two.
Hi, welcome to Memo-Vanish. If you are hearing this, it means the procedure was complete. How wonderful. In order to determine the success of the operation, we will now ask you a series of questions. Remember to answer them truthfully so the procedure can run smoothly. Thanks for using Memo-Vanish. We wish you a happy life.
Okay. Why not? Oh, there we go. Do you recognize the scent of rain on hot asphalt? Yes. Does the sound of a heavy object hitting water cause you distress? Is that just it? No. Is the person you are now responsible for the things the person you were did? Ooh. I've done a lot of horrible things. Yes. Unfortunately. They're, a lot of regrets. Open the door, or I'm gonna throw rocks through your window. Is the sound of someone crying scary to you? No. Does this person scare you? I mean, I think it's a little weird that they don't have eyes, but like, no. I wouldn't even call it weird, just different. Interesting. I wouldn't say they scare me, no. Hi. How you doing? You still feel the weight of a ring on your left finger. No. No, I've never been in that situation. My left ring finger? Just left finger in general. Okay, no. I interpreted as ring finger. I assume that's what you mean, but no. Did they observe it? Did they observe what? Was I not supposed to be answering as me? I don't... Like all the blood? Probably not. Like, I assume you mean like someone was murdered or something. I assume not. I don't know. That says deserve, does it? Oh, it does say deserve. I mean, either way, probably not. It's weird that I read observe, but I totally meant deserve. This is from PT. If a secret is buried deep enough, does it become a lie or does it become the truth? Huh? If a secret is buried deep enough, does it become a lie or does it become the truth? It just is. What the fuck do you mean? If a secret is buried deep enough, does it become a lie or does it become the truth? Unless the secret itself was originally a lie, it wouldn't become either. But if you're keeping a secret, that implies that that secret is the truth, because why would you keep a secret of a lie that isn't true? Therefore, I guess it would become the truth, because why would you keep a secret of a lie? Do you recognize the texture of wet soil under your fingernails? I like that there's a loop. No, not really. I'm sure at one point the answer would be yes, but that kind of memory is gone at this point. Does the sound of the alarm scare you? I mean, it did at first. But this says does, not did. Did the sound of the alarm scare me? Yes. Does the sound of the alarm scare you? No, it's just kind of annoying. Yeah, it didn't really like stress me out at all. It's just kind of like, it's just a little annoying. Ah! That did. Hey. Does this person mean anything to you? Let me look at you. What does it say? Does this person mean anything to you? I mean... Does the person? No. Does the action of what they did? Yes. Does this person mean anything to you? Now, like, does the person also include the action? The OM is that emote that's on that meter. Oh, never mind. Does this person mean anything to you? See, I feel like the question, does this person mean anything to you, is a no. If it said, does this mean anything to you, then the answer would be yes. But because it says person and it's implying specifically the person that is hanging themselves, I feel like that answer is no. Usually the door opens after I do that, but okay. Bye. We use 7 TV on this channel. Memo-Vanish now has enough data for Drew Sunn.
Thank you.
Your address is?
You will now decide your fate, your future. For you.
We detected fragments of memories that are still haunting you. Don't worry, we can begin again.
Did I say don't? I think that's AI. I think that might be AI. She hung herself. I feel like we got that. I feel like that's obvious. Yeah, correct. Yes. Yeah. Correct. I don't... So that was, Memo-Vanish. I have to take out my earbud because this sound is consuming the entirety of my being. We should also start saying fetch more. I feel like I just didn't do anything. 1, say yes to everything. 2, say no to everything. I think this game has 3 crucial flaws. The first being, I now think AI voice acting for that character kind of makes sense for a little bit. I think it's supposed to be a robot, but like still. That's number 1. Number 2, the fucking VHS filter looking thing is way too intense. Way too intense. My eyes hurt. Way too intense. And I only played that for 10 minutes. Way too intense. Number 3, the game starts by saying that it's judging me, Drew. Not that it's judging the character that I'm playing as. And at the end, it even said, Drew Sunn. It's judging me. But when you offer up that format, when you offer up that pretense, that means that I'm going to be answering these questions as if I'm answering for myself. When you start springing questions that aren't related to me or aren't generalized enough to relate to most people, all of a sudden there's an immediate disconnect of immersion where it's like, if it's vague enough questions where like it could apply to anybody answering these questions, then like, oh, I'm in it the whole time because I'm answering according to me. It's a personality test kind of thing. But like, you started out asking questions about generalized things, and then asked questions that are relating to the narrative of the game. Very generic narrative. So that is a disconnect there, because that's not what I went into the game thinking that it was. That's not what I went into the game knowing it was, because you told me that it was working a certain way. So like, I think that either you have it so that, and maybe I was meant to read this itch.io page. I think that either have that format of this is a personality test kind of thing, like you did at the beginning, or remove that and make it clear that this is a narrative in the beginning and I'm playing a character. And also, the only time I was scared in the entire thing was a jump scare, which is cheap and doesn't count. So, like, I don't know. It's either have it be a personality test and have the questions be vague enough where I could be answering the whole time for myself. Or make it clear in the beginning that I'm not answering as myself and I am playing a character, because you did the exact opposite and made it clear that I was answering for myself. At least that's the way that I interpret it. Maybe I'm wrong. That's the way that I interpreted it. But that was Memo-Vanish. I feel like as is, especially with the AI and the eye hurting, more than even the third thing, I think that it's in the lower 3. I think that for me, it is probably... I think if the AI wasn't there, it'd probably be a 3, but because it is, I'm going to knock it down to a 2. I think that was a 2. I think that was a 2 out of 9. The VHS effect was fucking painful. Too much. But that was Vanish Memo. Boop. And bye.